hypothetically speaking, if price went against you and hit this 43,450 area, you would lose $56 plus the commission, like I said. And that was that. That's the set amount of risk that you have. For that, this is lots that I'm doing. So for that 0.01 lot, that's how much you would lose. But if you wanted to put a take profit point, you're like, all right, this is my ultimate risk. But my ultimate reward that I want to get out at is around this area before this high gets hit. So that would be 43,650, right? That's up here. So had you entered here, price gets executed, boom, starts going up here. If it touches this area, it's going to execute you out. You're done. It's gone. Like, you don't even have to be looking at the chart at this point in time. You don't have to be on your phone, on the computer, nothing. As long as that order is out there and it gets executed, you're done. Like, you will get executed out and you will make $144. And this is why I call it a complete order, because in this case, if you put your order out, you have both sides taken care of. You have your stop loss and your take profit. So if it goes against you, you know for a fact I'm only risking $56 on this trade. If it goes above, you know for a fact I'm going to make $144 if it continues to go higher. If it does not, if my stop loss does not get hit, it has to go higher and higher and higher until my take profit gets hit. And if my take profit gets hit, I'm going to make exactly $144. So that's complete order. I don't do complete orders because I am always adjusting my take profit points. Always adjusting that. But I always have a stop loss. You will never see me get into a trade that I do not have a stop loss on. Like, if I don't have a stop loss on something, it's just either I missed it or, like, I don't know. Like, there's not often that I don't have a stop loss. Yeah, it's really not often that I don't have a stop loss, because I'm telling you, man, like, stop losses to help keep you sane in trading. Always trade with a stop loss. I'm going to recommend always trading with a stop loss. Just make sure that it's a big enough stop loss. That brings me to the other type of order, which is a limit order. So a limit order is an against the trend type of order, because price must retrace to being of a lower value than what price is at the current moment in order for the position to get filled. So here's a basic example. If you're trying to do like a buy limit order, if price is at 40,000 and you want to do a buy limit order, price would have to go to underneath 40,000. So this 39,985 is underneath 40,000, and your price would not get executed. Your limit order would not get executed until that order got hit, that price got hit. So let me go into an example of that. So this is in a buy limit order. See how price is up here right now, right? Price is currently at 42,657. I put my limit order down at 42,605, right? So price can do whatever the fuck it wants to do in this area. Until it hits down here, until it hits 42,605, price is not going to, the order is not going to get executed. But once it hits that level, the order is going to get executed. And when that order gets executed, I put my stop loss down here, underneath here, still at 42,540. Like, that's the price that I want to ultimately get out at, regardless of what happens. And you can put your take profit point at whatever point you want up here. It's completely up to you. But you see how this is lower. This price, this limit order is beneath this price. Like, this is a lower value. If you're trying to buy, this is a lower value than this is. And the reason why I say it's kind of an against the trend trade is because price would have to go lower, right, to hit it, not with the trend. If you were to buy on a stop, that would be with the trend, because right now price is in an uptrend. So price would have to go lower and have to go against the trend to fill your order. That's why I call it kind of an against the trend trade. And this is an example of a sell limit order. So you see how I put my order above price right now in this sell limit, because if price continues to go higher, like, that's bad for sellers. Whoever, if you have a sell position right now, if it keeps going higher, you're losing money. You're losing money. But let's say it's at this area, this 42,670. It gets up to that point, you're like, I don't think it's going to go any higher than that. And I want to wait to sell because I feel like that's the most optimum position to sell. Then you could put a limit order there. It's the same with this buy order. Let's just say, like, you're like, oh, I think, not saying that this is the case, but let's just say you're like, I think the most optimal position to buy is at this 42,605 area. Like, I do not want to get filled until that. Then you will not get filled until that. Same with this. I don't want to sell until 42,670. You're not going to get filled until that. But price has to go up to that level to be able to, execute that order. And if you did, then you can put your stop loss at 42,690. And you know for a fact, I'm only risking $20 on this trade. For a fact, I'm not going to lose more than $20 for this specific position because I have a stop loss set. And you can put a take profit down here or down here, wherever the case may be. It's up to you. Like I said, I don't normally put take profits because I'm always like adjusting my trade ideas as far as like where I want to get in and out at. It's just easier for me to always have a stop loss because then I'll always know, regardless, I'm losing $20 on this if this trade goes against. And I'll tell you the reason why I don't put take profits is because of situations like this. You see how this candle, right? You could have put a take profit above here and like, boom. Like had you had a buy in, like down here and you put a take profit up here, like you get executed, right? Boom, you're done. That's good. You won. You see how price just blasted through and just kept going higher and higher though? So like you could have got executed here and you could have won, but you could have won a lot more had you just been patient and let price action do whatever it was going to do. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, what do you want to do? Do you want to have a set amount of money that you're making every single day and you just want a set amount of risk and reward? Do that. Have a take profit and a stop loss. If you don't want to have a set amount of reward, but you want to have a set amount of risk, only put stop losses. That's what I do. I only put stop losses for the most part. And this is kind of just a different way of inputting an order on a different platform. Like I said, this platform is TradeLocker and this platform is NinjaTrader. On NinjaTrader, you pretty much click on like the chart and that's going to pop up with like, that would be your entry price. So for this case, because price is above the area, or for this case, because this position is above where price currently is, this would be a buy stop or a sell limit, right? Because buy stop, it's above this, right? So that'd be a buy stop. And sell limit was because this is above this area right now. So it wouldn't be a buy limit because if it was a buy limit, it'd have to be underneath where the price is right now. But because it's above, it's a sell limit. And this shows the opposite of that. Because I put the position at this area right here, this is now underneath what the current price is. So because it's now underneath, this is now a sell stop and this is now a buy limit. You can also enter up here as well. If you wanted to just buy at the market, buy at the bid, you can do that. Sell at the market, sell at the bid, you can do that. You know, those are just different ways. These are all different ways of entering. These are all different types of orders that you can use. But regardless, even if you're using a sell limit order and it's above here, you still want price to go lower because you make money on the sell side when price goes lower. And in this case, if you were to use a buy limit and price goes lower here, you still want price to go higher because you make money on the buy side when price goes higher. You put your limit order beneath as for a buy and above for a sell. You still want price to go in the direction of the sell or the buy. You still want price to go down lower if it's selling, and you still want price to go higher if it's buying. So yeah, I know that this video may have confused you as far as the orders because it can be confusing, man. It can be really confusing. But understanding these orders, very important. Very important. I would recommend for any beginner, only do stop orders. Only do either a buy stop order. So you have to trade with the trend. You will not get executed until price goes with the trend in a buy scenario. And put a sell order in this case, and price would have to go, if it was going lower, it would have to continue to go lower before you got executed, right? Those are the safest orders to do because price is already acting in the direction that you're trying to actively trade in. That's what I'm saying. Stop orders are king. For me, for my trading style, stop orders are king. You can use market orders, you can use limit orders. I rarely use either. To be honest with you, I can't even tell you the last time I've used a limit order. Like it's probably been years since I've used a limit order. And market order, I do it maybe once a day, maybe once every couple of days. Or if I do use a market order, it's because like I just got executed out of one of my positions and I'm like, oh, price is retracing, I want to get right back in. So then I market order that way. That's really the only reason why I use a market order. For every other one of my positions, it's always a stop order. It's either a sell stop or a buy stop. So I would recommend, highly recommend using stop orders. Like above every other type of order, use a stop order because it has to go in the direction of the trend and it just helps you out that much more. And also always put a stop loss. Even if you're using a stop order or a limit order, always have a stop loss. Always have a defined risk of how much money you know. If this trade goes against me, I'm going to lose this much. You always need to know that, okay? You always need to know that. And yeah, those are the different types of orders. And so yeah. Like I said, stop orders are king. You can use all the other ones, but stop orders are king. I'll see you in the next video. All right, y'all. I know I look like the light-skinned 2014 Justin Bieber right now because of my hair, but we're going to get over that. I got two things to mention real quick. Number one, I am releasing the full course that this video is a part of. The full candlestick price action trading course is on YouTube right now. It's over 18 hours of free trading game. There are so many golden nuggets in this course, you're not even going to believe that it's free. But I believe this information is so valuable and so helpful for everybody. I just want it out there, honestly. I truly feel like everybody has the potential to benefit off this information, because if you can read a chart, then you can profit off of it if you know how to read it with the candlesticks. And this information that I'm giving you guys, it can be used to trade on any sort of candlestick chart, right? Whether it's Apple's candlestick chart or Tesla's or gold's candlestick chart or Bitcoin's or XRP's or euro versus the dollar or British pound versus the dollar, other stock markets around the world. It doesn't matter. If there's a candlestick chart, you will have a severe edge in reading it. I truly believe that with dedicated time and practice, anybody can become successful in trading. Anybody, like a grandma can literally do it. It just takes a lot of time and effort to learn how to do it. But understanding candlestick price action will severely help your trading journey. It severely helped my trading journey. I literally learned it, and a month after I learned candlestick trading, I became profitable. I passed my first prop firm account. So that is how impactful this information is. And I'm giving it to you for free. A lot of it. The second thing I want to mention is I am releasing amazing workout programs. As I've told you guys before, I am a certified personal trainer and a certified nutrition coach, but I've also been going to school for personal training. And shout out to my instructor, Paul, because he's given me hella golden nuggets throughout my whole journey in school. Because of that journey, I now have workout programs that can positively benefit everybody. And I mean it. Like, let me explain. I have a full body muscle building program, aka a hypertrophy program. I have a fat loss program, so if you want to lose 20 pounds, you get on that program. I've got a core program that'll help you develop a six-pack like this. And I got a booty building program if you're trying to get your Kim K on. And they all incorporate a little bit of cardio, because that's also very much needed in everybody's life as well. I'm also providing nutrition guides. I'm also providing recovery guides. And this is just the beginning. It's only going to grow from here. I already know how impactful it's going to be for other people because of how impactful it was for me. Because look at this picture of me from last summer and look at this picture of me from now. This progress was specifically from my muscle building and full body workout program. One of the beauties about working out and being active is it does not matter what age you are. You honestly have to do it. You need to be active. So anybody can work out with these programs. As long as you are medically cleared to work out, these programs have the tremendous potential to positively impact your life. And I'm so serious when I say this. The number one thing that you must always remember throughout both programs, whether it's the trading program or whether it's the workout programs, you must always believe in yourself and your abilities and your ability to achieve any outcome that you want, okay? Because you absolutely can, but it's going to take time, and you need to understand that it's going to take time. But if you dedicate the time, the effort, and the dedication to doing it, eventually it's going to happen. So don't stop. Do not give up on yourself. I believe in you. You got to believe in you too, okay? And you do it with this, and you do it with this. I believe. I want to end this video by letting you know that you are worth it. You are beautiful. You are absolutely everything that you want and need to be. It's already there. You already have it. You just have to realize it. That's really all it is. And always remember, regardless of what you look like, you are beautiful and you are created in God's image. And God is perfect. He doesn't do no wrong. So you are perfect. You just have to realize that perfectness within you. Or another way to say it is, you have to understand the confidence and the power that you have within you. My goal is to awaken that confidence and that power within you, because you truly have the power of the universe within you. You have the power of God within you. You got to understand it, man. You are one with the creator. You are a creator. So let me help you create the life that you want to create. Let's do it together. So go check out infinityian.com. Everything that you need is going to be there. And I hope to see you there. I love you guys. God bless you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.